Good morning. Welcome. My name is Sally Meyers, and I am the founder of the Perris and Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce Student of the Month program, and we are excited to welcome you here today to our very first of our 2015-2016 Student of the Month program. So welcome to all of you. Let's give you all a great round of applause. I'd like to ask you all to please stand. And Joe Strange with Student Venture is going to lead us in prayer. Good morning, Joe. And Mayor Scott Mann with the City of Menifee, if you want to go ahead and come forward, and you are going to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance today. Thank you, gentlemen.
Good morning. Let's pray. Father, we just thank you so much for life. God, for just bringing us here today in the midst of just busy lives that we have and so much going on. We're able to just kind of stop spend time together here over breakfast, but also to honor these students that are on just this great track of life, Father. And I pray that you would bless these students, God, give them a direction in their life to where they can glorify you, God, and they can come to know you if they don't as well. And so I just pray that you would bless this time, bless their future and their past, God, and I pray that you would help us as leaders here in the community to continue to do your work. And just love you, God, with all we do. And I thank you for Sally and what she brings here to this community through the Student of the Month and the Student of the Year program, and I pray that you would bless her continually as well. And so we ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Please join me in honoring the flag of the greatest nation on the face of the earth. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome to be seated. And for those of you that have finished your breakfast, you're welcome to turn your chairs around because we do not want any crinks in the neck. So you're welcome to move your chairs and get situated so that everybody is comfortable. And our program here was founded in 1998, so we are 18 years strong. And that really says a lot about our program because it's valued, it's respected in the community. Our sponsors come back every year, and I believe that our families that come, whose students are selected each month, truly enjoy themselves. So this is a place where we all come together and we truly celebrate over our great students. We have a mission. And the mission statement is the same today as it was actually 24 years ago when we started our first program, which was in Temecula in 1992. There are 4 of these programs. The first was Temecula, then we added Marietta, Lake Elsinore, and now Perris Menifee. And I will tell you what's even a testament to our program is that the city of Vista started a program last year, and Hemet is now starting their 3rd year of a program. I don't run those 2, which is actually even more exciting because what that tells you is that folks like yourself attended a program, were involved in another community and said, I'm bringing that program to my community. That is what is so exciting about America. People get excited, they get motivated, and then they want to take the responsibility to start up something in their own community because they love honoring students. So that's what we're all about. So the mission of our program is really how each of you, and for parents this is important, how your son or daughter was selected today. And so we are a nonprofit, we're a local recognition program where we are honoring high school, college-bound seniors for their character, for their love of learning, for how they juggle numerous activities between community service, from campus activities to sports, or how some students have persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, family, and something as a restaurant owner, I really love free enterprise. So, I don't know where you can go and you get all those wrapped up in one beautiful package as a Student of the Month program. So that's what we do. We feel that we do it well, and we truly want to honor all of our students, and we want you families to know that you are very important to us. How you raise your son or daughter is extremely valuable to the community of Perris and to the community of Menifee, because you all are our future leaders. You're going to be making great decisions for our country, so we really appreciate you. I'd like to introduce our students and our families to you. And when I call you your name, just stand up, and we're going to give your school and all a great round of applause. And so I'm going to introduce the principal first, then the student, and then we'll save our applause for each school. So from Perris High School, we have Carlevon, Manuel. So if you want to stand, please. And your principal is Nick Hilton. I kind of went out of order. I got so excited about saying your name. Sorry, Nick. And wait a minute, let's start over again. Carlevon, please stand up. Nick, please stand up. And Carlevon, we want your family and your guests to stand up, please, and your mentor teacher. So now let's give them a great round of applause. Thank you. I get a little summer break and I come back all crazy. Okay, from the California Military Institute, our principal, Michael Rhodes. Yeah, I like that, okay. And our student is Yesenia Gabrielle Charco. So, and your family and mentor teacher. So let's have you stand up and a great round of applause for y'all. And from Paloma Valley High School, our principal, Don Williamson. And our student is Dennis Gio Caolie, Jr. And your family and guests, please stand, and mentor teacher. And our final school this morning, Heritage High School, with our new principal, Frank Arce, and our student is Robert Francis Green, and your family and mentor teacher, please. So these are our students, and we are just delighted to have you here. And you can see I'm excited to be here too. Our program is called the Perris and Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce Student of the Month program. So I'd like to introduce our special representatives from the chambers. And from the Perris Valley Chamber of Commerce, we have the CEO, Cindy Esperoza. Am I saying it right? Espinoza, thank you very much. And Cindy, if you want to come forward, and do we have a representative this morning from the Menifee Chamber of Commerce? I see Dr. Greenberg. So if you two would come forward and share a few words of wisdom, and congratulations to the students, and here's a certificate that y'all get to present to them too. Okay.
Good morning. It's a real honor to be here this morning and looking forward to this year. I think last year was pretty exciting. It was my first year being a participant to this, so I can't even imagine sitting in this center spot right here, because that's real exciting, and you have to be very proud as a parent to have your child achieve this honor today. Looking forward to seeing all of you at the end of the year, because I think then one of you guys get to be the student of the year. So thank you.
I'm pinch hitting today. I'm pinch hitting for the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce and the mayor a little bit later of Menifee. But on behalf of the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, I used to be on the board of directors. We want to congratulate the students and their families and remind everybody that we're out of the recession now, but that was a long one. It was about 6 years, and the businesses in Perris and Menifee continued to support this program. And so I'm hoping, and we're hoping, that you'll go out and shop in Menifee and Perris. You won't go down to Temecula or Murrieta. Keep your dollars local, and again, support those businesses that have so well supported this program. On behalf of the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce our volunteers, and all of you know that you're only as good as the folks that you surround yourself with, and our program is truly blessed. We have some amazing volunteers. I'd like to introduce our two chairs. They are Lori Ortel and Sarah Rico with the Perris Union High School District. Ladies, you're in the very back table there, so you want to sort of stand up so people can actually see you. I think everybody checked in with Sarah and Lori, and so we appreciate, they do everything. They also manage our scholarship program, and we have an accountant, Kim Garcia. She is not with us this morning, and I'd also like to introduce Dr. Jonathan Greenberg, because Jonathan, you are great, because anytime I'm out of town, I'm leaving to Sacramento in a couple hours, so I made it this morning. So you're off the hook today, but he will MC anytime that I have to be out of town, so thank you so much for all that you do. And of course, Mayor Darrell Bush from the city of Perris, he is also incredible. He brings in many new sponsors as well as the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, so we just appreciate you all. I'd also like to introduce all of our sponsors that are here this morning, and for those of you that have a program in front of you, if you open it up, you're going to see that we have breakfast sponsors. We have a number of dignitaries that support our program, and on the right-hand side, you're going to see a number of businesses, a whole page full of gift sponsors that actually provide special gifts for our program. And so I'm going to introduce many of those that are here this morning. So we have Azusa Pacific University, we have Kristen DiCarlo. So when I call you, if you want to stand or raise your hand high, we just want people to really be able to see you. So Kristen is in the back. Thank you very much, Ms. Kristen, we appreciate you. And with the Bank of Hemet, Summer Zeigler. Ms. Summer, if you want to stand, thank you very much. From the city of Menifee, Mayor Scott Mann. So, oh, he had to leave. Okay, let's give him.
So I'm the mayor.
You're the mayor. Okay, thank you. You look so familiar. Okay. From the city of Perris, our lovely Judy Horne and Monica Martinez. So thank you, ladies. County Supervisor Marion Ashley's office, Dennis Gutierrez. Mr. Dennis, thank you. From CRNR, Nicole Moore. Ms. Nicole, thank you. From Lowe's Paris Regional Distribution Center, Kevin Gaylor. Did Kevin pop in? Okay, maybe he'll show up in a little bit. From Mount San Jacinto College, our newest sponsor, Martha Crawford. So Martha, thank you. From Paris Union High School District, we have a great group. Of course, our superintendent, Dr. Jonathan Greenberg, Lori Ortel, Sarah Rico, Steve Schwartz, and we have Grant Bennett and Tanya Davis, and we also have our board member, Joan Cooley. Good morning, Joan. It's good to see you. Thank you. Let's give them all a round of applause. The Rotary Club of Paris, do we have any members of the Rotary Club of Paris? I know, oh, there we go, Grant. Very, very good. And from Sizzler Restaurants, that'd be me. And I want to say, Mr. Bill Kramer with Star Milling, he was actually dining here a week and a half ago when we were having our principals meeting, and I knew he couldn't come, but he loves our program, so I want to make sure that you all remember Star Milling. So with our scholarship program, we are so excited because the Student of the Month means that you have the opportunity to compete for the Student of the Year scholarship. So in spring, Sarah and Lori will be preparing a scholarship application. It is a competitive application. She will make sure it gets to each principal. They will distribute it to all of our Students of the Month, and everyone will have the same amount of time to complete it. There's a deadline date to turn it in, and guess what? We don't take them after the deadline date. So that's very important to know. So you want to always be on time with the scholarship application. There's 2 essay questions, and this is not a scholarship based on need. This is a scholarship based on how you have made a difference, how you have influenced others, how you plan to pay it forward. So being that you're the first group of Students of the Month, you really have a great advantage of all the other students. You have an opportunity to be thinking about these things now and taking little notes and waking up in the middle of the night and writing something down on a Post-it note, right? All those fun things. But there are a great group of judges that Sarah and Laura select throughout the community. They don't know you, and all they will know about you is what you tell them in your scholarship application. So always remember, whether it's our scholarship application or anybody else's scholarship application, they only know what you tell them. Even if you're in the newspaper all the time for all the great things you do, the judges aren't going to know that. So always remember, people only know what you tell them. So most people pay me for that advice, only teasing. Anyway, we have some awesome sponsors for the scholarship. And this year, it looks like our scholarship could be close to $1,700 per student of the year. And there will be a student of the year from each school. So it's important that you know that you're competing from the students from your own school. We have Fred Good and Associates, International Auto Crafters, John and Linda Denver with the City of Menifee, the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, Mount San Jacinto College, so thank you again, Martha, we appreciate that. From Perris Plaza and the Corders Family Limited Partnership, PUMA, which is the Paris Union Management Association, and that's Tanya Davis. Scott Mann, and you met Scott a little bit earlier, he led the Pledge of Allegiance, Star Milling, and WLC Architects. So they all come together, and we will, throughout the year, continue to raise scholarship dollars. So if any of you all know folks that want to donate some money to our program, whatever money we receive in Paris Menifee for our program stays right here in this program, and it is divided equally between our students of the year. So that's how that works. We also have some special Student of the Year gift sponsors. So you will receive a great beach towel from Costco. Nicole Moore with CRNR has a special gift for you. Sweetest Speed and Champion Towing, which is Mark Yarborough, provide you with an engraved ink pen. And so all kinds of other gifts just sort of float in at the end of the year. So it's very fun if you're selected as Student of the Year. We also have a number of our dignitaries here this morning, and we really appreciate our dignitaries. They have lots of things in their schedule, but they come to our program, they want to hear your stories, they want to meet the families, and they have a few words of wisdom they want to share. So I'm going to call you forward. You're going to kind of come right over to this side here. Sarah's got your certificates. You're going to show off your certificate, and you've got about 30 seconds to share some great comments to the students. So from the City of Perris, we have Judy Hani and Monica Martinez. With the City of Menifee, of course, Dr. Jonathan Greenberg. Assemblywoman Melissa Melendez, our Deni Horne. From Assemblyman Jose Medina, Ceasar Gomez. From Senator Mike Morrell's office, Tom Wilson. From Senator Richard Roth's office, Alti Holtcomb. Our U.S. Congressman Mark Takano's office, Desiree Rotten. From County Supervisor Marion Ashley's office, Dennis Gutierrez. From the Riverside County Sheriff's Office, Lieutenant Charlie Willhite. And to conclude our remarks will be our Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan Greenberg of the Paris Union High School District. All right, Miss Judy, you're up.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Judy Hani. I am here representing the City of Perris. Unfortunately, our mayor and council were not able to attend this morning, but I am here on their behalf. On behalf of the mayor and the entire city council, I'd like to extend our most heartfelt congratulations to all of the students and their families. And on this awesome achievement, I've attended these for a number of years, and I can't even explain. Every time that I come, it's so inspiring. I go back to work, tell people about all of you awesome young people. So on behalf of the city, I'd like to extend our heartfelt congratulations and wish you success in your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Well, good morning. I'm Deni Horne, and I'm here on behalf of your State Assemblywoman, Melissa Melendez, and this is exciting. This is one of the great events that I get to go to on her behalf, and I really look forward to coming out and hearing from students that make me realize what a slacker I was in school, because you guys have set the bar so high. I was really excited when I made Honor Society. Now, based on what your grade point averages are, I couldn't even carry your books. So the Assemblywoman commends you for making the choice to make your education a priority, for making the decision to move forward with that education and pursue higher endeavors. She offers her congratulations. We have a certificate of achievement for you here that you can put with your applications to college or send home to mom and dad when you need a little extra cash, reminding them that you were awesome, as if they didn't know already. But congratulations, and go forth, do great things.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here. My name is Tom Wilson. I'm representing Senator Mike Morrell this morning. Congratulations to students and family and support folks and mentor teachers and everyone that makes this program possible. It's a real positive push towards that college education that I know you'll all pursue. I want to take just a moment. The 23rd Senate District conducts a program, Women of Distinction, and we have 1 million constituents, and out of that 1 million constituents, we pick the best of the best. And this year for Riverside County, Sally Meyer was chosen by an independent committee as Woman of the Year for the 23rd Senate District, so congratulations.
Well, good morning, everyone. On behalf of Senator Richard Roth, I'd like to congratulate each of today's honorees. We know that we wish you the best of success in the future, and we also know that you'll be competitive enough to be bestowed the honor of being Student of the Year. So again, congratulations.
Good morning, I'm Ceasar Gomez. On behalf of California State Assembly member, I'd like to commend all the students that are being honored here today for the September Student of the Month. Current Assembly member Jose Medina was an educator for over 35 years, so he's really proud to honor all these students that are being recognized today. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the school year. My name is Desiree. I'm Desiree with the Office of Congressman Mark Takano. I'd like to congratulate each of this month's Student of the Month award. May you continue to succeed in all of your academic and professional goals, and good luck for the rest of your academic career.
Buenos dias. One of the things I do enjoy about school is history. There's a lot of history at these tables. I congratulate the parents as well as your county supervisor, Mayor Ashley. And again, for the people in uniform, thank you for your service, because we're coming up on a date that this coming Friday that we're always going to remember. And thank you for the people that are wearing the uniform, the two young ladies, and our future leaders. And lastly, on behalf of Supervisor Mayor Ashley, give back. You're going to hear that statement over and over again. Come back to your community, make it a better place. It's a great place, but each and every one of you can make it better. Thank you.
Good morning. My name's Charlie Willhite. I'm with the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. On behalf of Sheriff Stan Smith and Mike Judge, your Chief of Police, I want to congratulate our Students of the Month. And I really want to congratulate our Parents of the Month, because without you and your leadership and your guidance, we wouldn't have our fine students. And following up on what Dennis had to say, he stole most of my thunder, but he's been doing that our entire career. Just note that Dennis is a retired deputy sheriff, so you guys are a generation of change. The world changed in 2001, and you guys are the first generation to live in this new world. And our world is changing, our country is changing, our communities are changing, and you guys are the leaders of that change. And I applaud you, and I implore you to keep being those agents to make our communities better. I don't have a certificate for you. I found over my career people don't like getting things in writing from me, so I will just give you the sheriff's congratulations.
Okay, so now I'm representing Mayor Scott Mann in the city of Menifee. In fact, somebody had said, I'm now the mayor of Menifee. And they said, how could you be the mayor of Menifee? You live in Temecula. Well, actually, as the story goes, my son and daughter-in-law and their family bought a house in Menifee, and I co-signed a loan on that house. I'm on the deed. So I think I actually can be the mayor of Menifee today. Seriously, on behalf of the city of Menifee, as the city of Perris said earlier, congratulations. We're very proud of your achievements, and hope you recognize that these communities are really growing and changing. And even though you may go off to college and you may be closer to the ocean and you kind of like that area, unless you make a lot of money, you're not going to be able to live there. So you get a job after you graduate, come back and live in our communities because we need great leaders like you. On behalf of the city of Menifee, beautiful certificate here, congratulations. Now, on behalf of the school district, it's something to be number one in September. I mean, you were picked. I mean, there'll be other students of the month, but they're from your school, but they were picked. They're going to be picked after you. So technically, you are really number one. Now, you could probably put that little thing on your back, kind of walk around campus and strut and say, I'm not only student of the month, I'm the first student of the month. So it's a badge of honor. We congratulate you. You know, you didn't become student of the month on grades only, but grades are important. Grades are important, and being successful in school is important, because if you're successful in school, studies have shown you'll be successful in college. Those students who work the hardest in high school are the ones that are successful in college. A lot of students kind of go through high school, they're really, really smart, and they don't really apply themselves, and they do okay, and they get into college, and then when they get to college, the competition level goes way up, and they haven't been able to work that hard, or hadn't had to work that hard before. So there's nothing that replaces hard work and dedication in school, and we're very, very proud of your achievement. On behalf of the school district, we're giving you a present for being Student of the Month. This is a package of thank you cards. Now, back in the day, we would actually cut the plastic open and write, you know, dear Aunt Shirley, thank you very much. And so we're going to ask that you write, old school, a thank you note to all the sponsors of the program. And you just put it in the envelope, send it to your principal, and we'll pay for the postage to send them out. And we do that because you really do need to thank the people that make this event happen and make the Student of the Year program happen. But also, it's an important life lesson. When you are thanking people, an email or a text just doesn't cut it. Giving a little bit of yourself and spending the time to write a thank you note, a few sentences, a couple paragraphs, whatever it takes, really means the difference between someone who says thank you and somebody who really means thank you. On behalf of the school district, we congratulate you on your achievement. We want you to be really safe this school year. This district has suffered a couple of major losses in the last 8.5 years. We had students from Perris High School killed on the freeway during graduation week. We had some students and former students from Heritage High School who were going too fast in a car as well. And so we realize it's your senior year and you're very happy and you want to celebrate, but your parents want to see you graduate and want to see you graduate college and want to see you get a great job and want to be grandparents someday. And you can't do that if you're driving too fast or texting when you're driving. So please be careful and don't get in the car with anybody that's either going to text or drink, because ultimately you'll pay a price that there can't be anything worse in life than bearing a child. And so I don't want to end it on a somber note. I want to congratulate you on being Students of the Month. Congratulations.
Thank you. You can stay up here and show off some gifts if you'd like. No? Okay. Yeah, come on, Vanna. Okay, so from the city of Menifee, we've got a, right here. Okay. It is a water bottle, a key ring, a pin lanyard, a mug, all kinds of goodies from the city of Menifee. So very generous. I like that gift. The city of Perris, they have an insulated bag right here. Oh. City of Perris. And this. There we go. Okay. So wonderful gifts, a notepad and a calendar insulated bag from the city of Menifee.
Okay,
city of Perris. City of Perris, yes. Ooh, I like that. And of course, from Menifee Valley Awards, is Christy and Albert Burden here this morning? Where are you all? Okay, stand up high. Our newest sponsor, gift sponsor, they have a wonderful plaque right here. We can share this plaque. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. From New Life Fellowship, Pastor Ted has got this wonderful new Bible. It's called The Story. It's written by Max Lucado, and it is in a story form. It looks wonderful. I've got to go get one of those. Thank you very much. From Reflections Christian Fellowship, Pastor Don Meinberg. Don, you want to stand up? He has the Bible Promise book. Look at that. So you're all getting some of the best reads around, okay? And of course, Perris Union High School District has some movie tickets, postage. You're good. Thank you, Vanna. And a DVD that Randy Hughes from Paloma Valley High School, him and his student crew is here taking care of that, and all kinds of gift certificates to a ton of restaurants in town and fun places to go. And we have a few businesses that are still gathering their gift certificates. So I know that there's a couple that may not be in there, but you will get them as soon as they arrive. We'll make sure that they come to you. So let's give them all a great round of applause. Thank you. We are going to start with our student presentations now. And this is what you all have come for. We are so excited about this. The order of our presentations will be according to the program. So we will begin with Perris High School, and we will conclude with Heritage High School today. And the way that the program works, so that all of you feel very comfortable with it, is we have a special format, and the principal will come forward with our student and the family, so everybody will come up here, and the principal will start behind the podium with the mentor teacher right on this side. The student will be very close to the principal, and then the family. So you'll be kind of like a huddle, and we're going to ask you to stay very close together because the cameras will be videotaping you, and the only way that we'll get everybody on film is if you stand close together. So as you kind of move back and forth, you're going to do the shuffle and the two-step and just move right alongside with everybody else. And if you don't do that, then I'll come up and just gently nudge you to come back together, all right? I do it real cute, so I won't embarrass you. But what you'll do is the principal will have about a minute to share, and then the student will have about 2.5 minutes. And during that 2.5 minutes, students, this is just the great time for you to share. We want you to introduce your family and guests. We want you to share a little bit about your college and career goals, share a little bit about your current life on campus, and then we're going to ask each student to answer one or more of the following questions, and they are, what do you believe is your greatest contribution to your community, school, or family? Or what do you think is the most significant life lesson that you will take with you to college? Or how do you plan on giving back to our community or paying it forward? Or the final question, share a personal story that demonstrates an obstacle that you have overcome. And when you answer that part of the question, we would like it if you would say an obstacle that I've overcome is, or the greatest lesson I've ever learned is, and that way we'll know. And if I think that you haven't answered the question or shared where you're going to college, then we'll just kind of gently again raise our hand and say, we need to hear a little bit more from you, because we will not let you go sit down until we hear everything we want to hear. Okay. And then then the teacher will speak for about a minute, and then we'll have one family member share for about a minute. And so this is such an exciting time. Everybody truly shares from the heart. We all enjoy it. Sometimes we cry tears of joy because there's great victory, some wonderful personal stories and testament that are shared. And we will laugh with you, so we'll cry with you. We always say it's best to save a little dry corner of your napkin. And with that, we will begin with Perris High School and Nick Hilton. So if you want to come forward. And we'll get you all lined up here. And we love smiles. Okay, so we're going to have you right here, Mom, you. So we're going to stay like that. Everybody see them? So we're going to stay that close the whole way through. Okay.
Let's stand up on a little box right here. Are we good?
All right. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Before I talk about Carlevon, I would like to thank all of the sponsors here this morning. I know we principals love to brag about our students, and any opportunity that we can take to come and stand in front of you and show them off and talk about all the great things they do, we are happy to do it. And so I just wanted to make sure and thank you all for this opportunity. When I asked the teachers about our first student of the month, the descriptions that I got back in regards to Carlevon were things like how strong of a student he is, how much he has tremendously improved during his 4 years at Perris High School. He works hard. He is a role model for other students, and just an all-around outstanding young man and Perris Panther. And it just was impressive. As soon as they started talking about him, the responses just came in, and it was like a landslide. Yes, absolutely. He is phenomenal. He would be a perfect student to be our first student of the month. And so with that, I'd like to introduce Carlevon.
Thank you. Excuse me, I'm a little nervous. How you guys doing? Doing good? Well, I'm Carlevon Manuel. This is my mom, my older brother, my little brother, and my coach, my football coach. And well, I'm gonna talk about going to Perris High School. I love Perris High School. Throughout my 4 years, my freshman year, sophomore year, and this year, it's been making me a better person around people, for me, my family, and the people around me. And I just love going there. And for college, I'm not sure where I'm gonna go yet, but I know I'm gonna go. And one of the greatest contributions to my community, my school, and my family is being positive. I like to be positive for myself and like for the people around me, because I like to spread the positive energy, And I would like to thank all the sponsors, everyone that's here, my mom, my brothers, my coach, my principal. I would like to thank them for being there for me, and that's about it. That's it.
What's you? You're right back over here. Always there. Right, okay.
Hello, good morning. I'm Malika Stewart, Carlevon's Manuel's mother. These are my 3 boys. I am so tremendously proud of my sons. Carlevon is an excellent child. I know it seems like a mom's gonna always say that, but he is so level-headed at his age, and he's a real good mentor. We all look up to him. He has a level mind. He's dedicated to everything he does. I mean, everything he does. He wants to perform the best. He makes me so proud every day. And I'm glad that I brought them here to Perris. They've been to Perris kindergarten through their whole childhood, their school. And this is something good for Perris City right here. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Much like Carlevon said, I do coach him in football, and I've had the opportunity to watch him grow as a student since, he has called me coach, but I am a teacher too. The one thing that really impresses me is his determination. From his freshman year until now, his grade point average has gone up 1 complete point. So congratulations.
Appreciate it.
That shows that your determination has paid off. It's paid off in the classroom, on campus, and on the athletic field. He's known for being a great athlete, but what he does around campus just shows he's a great person. So again, congratulations.
I would like to introduce the principal of the California Military Institute, Michael Rhodes.
Good morning. My name is Mike Rhodes. I'm the principal of the California Military Institute. I'm extremely proud to be here today. I would also like to recognize everybody out there in the crowd that's here as well, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. This is a big deal. This is a big event. I also want to congratulate you many times over for the outstanding things that you've done. Much like Carlevon, when the topic came up about who was going to be CMI's first student of the month, it was overwhelmingly this young lady for a variety of reasons, which I won't tell you all of them. I'm only going to tell you a few of them. It'll only take me about an hour. You guys just get comfortable. I'm just kidding. Okay, besides her aggressively academic, overzealous schedule that she's always been involved in, she does a variety of other things. And by the way, she looks outstanding today. Good job. She's the S1 of our regiment, which means everything that goes out in written form, oral, whatever, any correspondence, it's her responsibility. But in addition, all the comments that came in about Yesenia were, and you'll see it in her, just in her demeanor and when she speaks to you, she is such a pleasant young lady and such a caring, soft-hearted, big-hearted young woman who's had to overcome some things, which again she'll share with you at some point here in a moment. But she's an excellent student. I'm very proud of you, and I thank all of you for coming to celebrate this event, and to the mentor teacher, Ms. Miller, as well. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Yesenia Charco, and I am a senior at the California Military Institute. This will mark my 6th year attending this school, and I just have to say, it is the best school ever. I'd like to introduce my mom, my aunt, and my uncle, and my teacher, Ms. Miller. Before anything, I'd like to thank all the sponsors for their support, and it is such an honor to be standing in front of you all and being able to represent my school as the Student of the Month. Now, I know that the Student of the Month is chosen based off of many characteristics, from how well they're doing in school to how much they're contributing to the community. But by far, I feel it is based off of their personality. But a person isn't just born with a certain perspective on life. Rather, it is shaped by what they have dealt with. And personally, for over 9 years now, I have been raised by a single, hardworking mother. When I was about 8, my dad decided to walk out of my life. And it has been the hardest, it has been the hardest obstacle I have overcome. And I've just grown as a person. And I just view life in a positive manner. And with that being said, I'm excited for the next phase of my life, which is going off to college, and by far, my dream school is UCLA. And I hope I get to and I hope I get to attend there next year. Thank you.
Buenos días a todos. Quiero decirles que estoy muy orgullosa de ser la mamá de esta niña, que es muy buena. Que estoy muy orgullosa por todo lo que ella ha logrado, y les quiero agradecer la oportunidad que le están brindando. Muchas gracias a todos.
My mom said she's just really proud of me and everything I've accomplished, and she wants to thank everyone for the opportunity that you guys have given me. Thank you.
Good morning. I was very fortunate and privileged to have Yesenia last year in my U.S. history class, and the first things I noticed about her was her smile. This girl walks into my room every morning. Good morning, Miss Miller, good morning, and she lights up my day. She is a very bright young lady, very responsible. She's one of these students who turns in homework early. She'll let me know when she's gonna be absent. You wish she had a million of them. The one thing that it took me a little bit to realize, she's the most genuine person. When she's talking to other students on campus, you can tell she's fully listening to them, and she wants to be there. And she's so sweet and so respectful, not only to staff, but everybody on campus, our CSOs and everyone. She is our senior class treasurer, the multicultural president, 3rd year varsity soccer, 1st year varsity on volleyball. And she's also part of our biomed program at school, the class, which is part of the project Lead the Way. And that will help her in this experience this year, will help her reach her goal of getting to UCLA and being biomed major. So I know with all of her perseverance, her motivation, and her drive, her goal of wanting to go to UCLA will be a reality. So I'm looking forward to that letter with you. So it's my honor.
Sorry. Okay, at this time, I'd like to introduce the principal of Paloma High School, Mr. Don Williamson. Well, good morning. And again, thank you for kicking off another great year of Student of the Month. We also have an outstanding student, just like the other schools. And I tell you what, with our student, I have a little kinship with him because when I went to high school, I was the youngest of 4, and every time I went to class, it was like, oh, you're so-and-so's younger brother, right? Well, Dennis kind of fell into that because he has a sister who was an outstanding student at Paloma, and I don't know that he's ever spoken about that, but I'm sure he feels a little bit about that, and he's had to find his own space, and I tell you what, he has found it. He has hit his stride. He has grown. In the years that he's been at Paloma, we've seen Dennis grow from a very reserved, shy, quiet person to someone now who is active in class. He jokes with his teachers. He's very confident, and I would tell you, I believe that confidence is because of the ROTC program that he's involved in. It's a fantastic program, and I would like to thank Master Sergeant for everything he's done there. But when I come onto campus and I see Dennis on walking around on campus, he goes out of his way to say good morning to me. How many students will actually do that? All of his teachers say what a respectful young man he is. He's hardworking. He's got a lot of integrity. And because of that, you know, he exemplifies what we want to have in all of our students. And I just so much want to congratulate him. He is what we really want to have in all of our students. So thank you, Dennis. And with that, I'd like to introduce Dennis Caolie.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dennis Caolie. I'm a senior at Paloma Valley High School. It's going to be my 4th year here at the high school. I'm also the NJRTC Battalion Commander, and this is my 4th year in the program. I've been in it since my freshman year, and it's been one of the greatest things I've ever done. I'd like to introduce my family. I have my mom here, my older sister, my younger sister, my little brother Caden, and my dad. I just want to thank you guys for always supporting me and always giving me support and love when I needed it. I also have my NJRTC instructor, Master Sergeant Puebla. Sir, I just want to thank you for guiding me these past 4 years, and I know without you I wouldn't be the same person I am today. So thank you, sir. And after college, I have my eyes set on going into a 4-year college. After high school, I had my eyes set on going to a 4-year college. I'm actually in the process of applying to the United States Naval Academy. I actually went there this summer for the summer seminar. I got accepted into that program, and it was a great experience. Then after, I plan on bringing my career into the military, plan on joining the Marine Corps as an officer. And when I was younger, I never thought anything like this would be possible. I never thought being acknowledged for anything. It just never came to my mind. And that's because one of the obstacles I've overcome was I used to be really overweight, and that just affected my whole life with me being insecure and just not feeling good about myself. So then as I got older, I knew I had to change, and I knew that I could change. So I decided to start playing indoor sports, started playing basketball, football, going to the gym, and just being overall healthy and active. And I believe that once I started getting healthier and started losing weight, I became more confident, I became more outgoing, and I just became a better person. And all of that just sparked pretty much an upward curve that I feel like my life is heading towards. And with that being said, I just want to thank you all for being here, and I really appreciate everyone. Big shout out to the sponsors for being out here and taking your time out today for being here and supporting this program. Thank you.
behalf of my family, thank you for having us here. We're really glad to be here. Our son, Dennis, or as we call him at home, DJ, is very smart. He's very dedicated, hardworking, and of course, good looking. We're very proud of him. And I'm going to say that we're most proud of him when teacher, parents, and even some of his peers come up to us and tell us how humble he is, or how nice and helpful he is with other people. I know there's one parent, there's a mom, one of the cadets at school that she made it a point to come up and share how her son is autistic, but is in the program, in the NJROTC program, and she said she wanted to share how thankful she is about DJ, about DJ, and how helpful he is with their son, and that she was really glad that he even befriended him. So I know how happy her son was, or his, that he gets to hang out with Dennis. But I know I give you a hard time all the time, but Daddy and I are proud of you. We're happy and proud to be your parents, and keep making good choices. You know, we love you, and can't wait to see what's next. So, thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished members of our beloved community. Thank you for being here. Really, certainly appreciate you to be in the company of the greatness. You know, the cadets and other students. You guys are amazing. It makes me, as a teacher, as an instructor, proud of my second profession. But nevertheless, I wanted to take this time to express how proud I am of you, Mr. Caolie. You know, one thing that he didn't share, as the battalion commander, he's my #1 guy. We've never had a battalion the size of 257. He's the first battalion commander to take on such a challenge, responsible for the training and development. But in addition to that, though, last year, this is kind of what took us over the edge. Last year, we were able to compete at the national level, and we compete in 10 different events. Mr. Caolie here is involved in 6 of those events, and he's the commander for one of them. And I'm a proponent of the thought process that says everything rises and falls with leadership. And this young man, being the leader of his particular group of cadets, he took him to #3 in the nation for Armed Basic. Now, we ended up #17 overall in the nation out of 617 NJROTC schools, but his particular team was #3. And I tell you what, when he's out on that drill pad handling his business, his character, his presence, his leadership by example is what separates him from the pack. And I can say I see that in these other students of the month as well. And I salute you. I wish you well in all your endeavors. Mr. Caolie, congratulations, sir. Thank you very much.
You know, while they're having a seat, I'd like to do a quick shout out to the Paloma video crew. You know, every student of the month that they're here. And I'm really proud of you guys, the work that you do, the time you spend in editing and putting this out to the video for the families. It's much appreciated, Mr. Hughes. Thank you for all your work. Let's give them a hand. Now it's my honor to introduce the new principal of Heritage High School, Frank Arce.
Good morning. Notice I always have to adjust the mic. It's everyone's too tall here. That's what the issue is. So I want to start off by thanking the sponsors and thanking the volunteers who put this event together. Great breakfast and great celebration of the students here. And before I present our awesome student here, I want to tell you he was nominated by his teacher, Mrs. Grisso, who unfortunately, Mrs. Grossi, who unfortunately was not able to be here today, but she had some fantastic things to say about Robert and she has him in his in her philosophy class. Robert's just an all-around great student. He's a leader on campus. I've only been there for a month, and I've already actively seen him recruit other students to participate in the different clubs that he's involved in, and he reaches out to them, and that's important for us because it makes kids connect to their schools, and so we appreciate that. He's an excellent student, and one of the things I want to share, Robert and Robert's family, is that when I think of a student of the month, I really think of the kind of student that I'd like to see my own kids exemplify. And I have 4 kids, 2 at the high school age, my 2 girls, and my 2 boys. They could be knuckleheads sometimes. My wife would tell you they take after me. I think it's really her. So I worry about my boys sometimes. But I gotta tell you, if they grow up to be anything like you, Robert, and as capable students like you and as involved on campus like you all, I'd be really proud of them, as I'm sure your parents are. So this is Robert Green, our student of the month.
So my name's Robert Green, as you already know. This is my senior year at Heritage High School. One thing I want to talk about is my involvement in robotics. I think that's like the pinnacle of my high school career. The robotics program at Heritage High School, it's the best one in the LA region. Some things from last year, we placed first in the LA region competition that allowed us to move on to the national level of robotics. And unfortunately, at the national level, there was a wiring issue, and that totally just ended us right there. So this year, I think we have a great group of students in the robotics program. I think we're going to be able to definitely move past the national level and go on to the international level. That's been the hope for the 5 years that the program has been at the high school, move onto the world level. This year, I'm the president of the club. So I'm definitely going to be involved a lot more, making fundraisers, things like that, providing supplies for all the fantastic and very dedicated students in the club. One more thing, I also would like to thank sponsors. Sorry I did not do that yet, but thank you all the sponsors here today. Last thing I want to talk about is character. All the other student of the months, they all seem like great people from what I've heard. Great character, and the one place where I learned, ethics, morals, and how to be a great person is the Boy Scouts. The Boy Scouts of America, they taught me great things. The Scout Law, I'm just going to say it for you. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. All those things are great. It's a fantastic thing in Scouting to add on a 13th. Those were 12 words. The 13th, in my opinion, for right now in this situation, is honesty. Being honest, that's probably the one thing in high school that I learned. Not only being honest with others, but being honest with yourself. Pursuing passions that you want to pursue, not letting anybody contradict you or tell you what to do, but pursue what you want to pursue. And in my pursuits, I want to move on to college, become an engineer, possibly join the Navy and do their nuclear program, things like that. And I think it's a great opportunity to be up here as Student of the Month. Just want to thank you, Mr. Arce, again. Thank my teacher, Ms. Grossi, for nominating me. She's been fantastic. I've been her philosophy president of the club for 2 years now. So all these opportunities at Heritage High School, I'd like to thank the high school for being there and giving me all these opportunities. Thank you.
I think Robert forgot to thank his parents.
Oh, sorry. I'd like to thank my parents. My dad, Robert Patrick Green, and my fantastic mother, Jamela. They're both great people.
Hi, I'm Pat Green, Robert's dad, and this is Jamila, Robert's mom. And so good morning. First of all, I'd like to congratulate each one of you, Students of the Month. It's great to show up here. Thanks, Sally, for putting this on, and just witness you guys' character, and it's nice to walk away with this experience. So thank you to all the sponsors as well for putting this on. And Robert, we're very proud of you. Great speech, by the way. Thank you, Principal Arce and Mrs. Grossi. which is Robert's mentor. And we look forward to many great things from Robert in this year, his senior year, subsequent graduation, and going forward to college, and then kicking off his own career in life. So we love you, and we're proud of you. Thank you.
Before I hand it off back to Sally, I want to say that Robert is not only our very first student of the month at Heritage High School, he's also my very first student of the month as a principal. So I will always remember Robert Green. So, thank you.
Well, I was impressed. I take copious notes on a couple of programs over there, and I just want to thank all of you students and families. It is not easy to come into a room with a lot of folks that you don't know and share about your life. But we do that at Student of the Month, and I really think there's a benefit to us all for doing that, because we get the opportunity to come in and sort of dress for success, do a little bit of public speaking in an environment where y'all are loved, and share a little bit about your life, which is humbling. And we all get to learn from you, and we get to take some of the experiences that you have shared, and you would be surprised at how many of us will leave today, and we're going to go back and tell either our husband, our wife, our children, people that we work with about your stories, and you will influence each of us in some special way. You really will. And I like to share just a few key words or phrases that have been stated about you all. And so, Carlevon, if you want to stand, please, and give me that big smile. It was so cute. I came in and I said, I just know you're a spunky guy. And we talked about that being enthusiastic, and of course his mom, that smile of yours is just contagious. It is. And Carlevon, what I liked is how you talked about wanting to make yourself better. And you know, when you make yourself better, you make others around you better. You know that, don't you? Yeah. And also the fact that you like to be positive and you're dedicated to that, because it truly is all about attitude. It really is. You might have two people in a room that are both really smart and really qualified for a job, but I'm going to tell you, the person's going to pick the one with the great attitude. You got the job. Congratulations. Yesenia, if you want to stand, please. You are one precious young lady. What I like about you is your heart. You have heart and you have passion. And I want to say to Mom, you are amazing, Mom. Don't make me cry. I didn't bring my napkin up here with me. But what I really liked is that even in a very challenging, life-challenging situation, people make a choice to be bitter or better. And I think you've made the choice. I know you've made the choice to be better. And Dennis, if you want to stand for us. And I also like that uniform. In listening to all the words that were shared about you, I really enjoyed the words respectful, integrity. I love the fact that you want to be a Marine. My dad is a retired Marine. Yeah. I was even born on the Marine Corps Hospital down in Coronado Island on the Marine Corps birthday. Yes. And what I really liked is that your confidence in sharing what your obstacle was, being overweight. But you know what? I don't think for you it would have mattered if it was overweight or anything else, because what got you through that obstacle was determination and perseverance. And so with those key attributes, you are going to be very successful, and a great testimony you will be to others around you. So congratulations. And Mr. Robotic Robert, or Robert Robotics. You know, I really enjoyed having you talk about that, because I am so not in that world. It is so far from me, but I want to learn so much more just about all the things that you've accomplished and all your competitions, and going from a national to international and world in just these few short years that you have, you know, been at Heritage High School is incredible. And I have so much respect for the fact that you're a Boy Scout. I tried to start writing down all of those attributes. I couldn't do it, but I wrote down 2 that I really liked. One was reverent, and the one that you mentioned afterwards was being honest with yourself and passion. And you are going to be a great example for others, and I'm sure that you're going to be part, whether it be yourself or a team of folks that you're involved with in your lifetime, make some substantial changes in just our world. So thank you for all that you're doing. We appreciate you. And at the very end, I like to share a little word. It's written by John Maxwell, and he is an author, a pastor, a motivational teacher. He writes these great books on leadership, and he sends over a word, it's called Minute with Maxwell, every morning, and he sent over one a couple days ago, and it's called Perseverance. And I was listening to all of you speak, and of course, Dr. Greenberg, this morning, you were basically talking about that as well. And so this is what he has to say about perseverance.
Jeremy is from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and he's a college student, and he said, John, talk to me about perseverance. I know why you're asking that question, Jeremy. You're a college student. You're just trying to get through school. I can relate to that. In fact, my father was the president of the first college that I graduated from, and he shook my hand and said, congratulations, John, and gave me the diploma. You worked hard all 7 years of college. Well, there are a lot of times we just have to persevere. We have to keep on keeping on. What that means, Jeremy, is the fact we just don't quit. Now, you're young. You're a student. You're going to have a lot of temptations in life to quit, but listen to me carefully. I give you this kind advice. Those who quit never succeed. I have never known anybody who quit their way to the top. Persevere. Continue on. Develop that discipline as a college student, Jeremy. It will serve you well.
So we're going to persevere, and you actually have been great examples of that already. So with that, I want to say God bless you. Thank you so much for being part of our first program this year. And we're going to have all the students grab their bags in just a few minutes and go out front, and Sarah Rico's going to take a picture. We'd like our dignitaries to come out there with us, and of course our city folks, and make sure they're in that picture. And families, thank you so much, and thank you for blessing us with your sons and daughters today. We truly appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.